Hi, I'm reporter Elizabeth Hackenberg with the Williston Herald. I am here today with Lacey Glucker. She is a licensed addiction counselor. And today we're talking about how April is Alcohol Awareness Month. We just were talking a little while ago about how Williston kind of has a reputation for a hard drinking town because of kind of the workforce here. That might be a stereotype, but there might be some truth to it. So what do you think are some important things to keep in mind?
So with alcohol use, the big concern, and I think why people believe that it's workforce related, if we look at our culture in the last couple of years, a lot of people have come from different areas and have left a lot of their recreation, their family, their support group back home, and alcohol is a pretty easy, quick way to fulfill some of their needs, fun and belonging. So a big thing to know is that anytime that we drink to the feeling of buzzed or drunk, it is considered a high-risk behavior. And so a big piece of preventing alcohol-related problems like DUIs, accidents, arrests, arguments, showing up to work late, things like that, would really be to monitor the amount of alcohol and how often you're consuming alcohol. Tolerance is a really important thing to know. Some people see tolerance as a really good thing or a strength to their drinking. It's great if you want to drink a lot, but if you want to prevent problems, tolerance can be a really tricky concept. It kind of masks our judgment. So if we don't feel intoxicated, we might make that judgment call to drive, to get in a vehicle with somebody else that's intoxicated. So preventing alcohol problems is really all about keeping the quantity low, trying to integrate other things into our lifestyle.
Well, yeah, and speaking of that, so we were kind of talking about some suggestions for things to do at night that don't involve going out to bars.
Right.
In Williston, it seems like, for a time at least, going out to bars was the extent of the nightlife, but now there are some other options.
Yeah, and I think utilizing like the upcoming events piece in the paper is something that I personally do quite often. But now we have the open mic night, first Friday of every month. That's a great sober activity. People to kind of get out of their comfort zone or just kind of watch other people performing. The ARC, the Williston ARC, is an amazing resource that the community has. Always encouraging people to have some physical activity, or also to get involved with different groups like the Williston Women's Network, and they have smaller groups like hobby group, reading groups, things like that, or just maybe to connect with people through your work, or just other people. If you have kids are great resources to have sober activities. So just encourage you to kind of look for some of those sober activities or around the area. We have a great area to, maybe not so much at night, but to go explore like public land that we have around here, the lake, the river, the confluence area, and just maybe even to try some of those activities that you might associate with drinking, like maybe fishing or barbecues or things like that without alcohol involved. One of the first indications that alcohol might be really integrated in your lifestyle is if you try those things, but it's really uncomfortable to do without drinking. That might indicate that there's some integration into the lifestyle, and so that just kind of leads to more risk.
Okay, great. Well, thanks for that. That's a lot to keep in mind. I think that'll do it for today. Thanks for stopping by.